Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sanabil Accelerator by Orbit Batch 3 Demo Day! My name is Ching-Ping Lin. I am partner and COO at Orbit Ventures. It is my absolute pleasure today to be your host and MC. Today, you're going to meet 11 amazing startups who are driving innovation across the region. But I don't want to keep you waiting, so let's start the show. So first up, it's my absolute pleasure to introduce Adwa Al-Shemri from Sanabil Investments, who's going to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the third demo day of the Sanabil Accelerator by Orbit here at the Sanabil Hub. The Hub is where we host all of our early-stage programs under one roof. And as of today, we've supported more than 200 companies across our ecosystem. It is a space built to connect founders, investors, and partners, and days like today are a reflection of that mission. Our partnership with Orbit Ventures focuses on pre-seed stage startups, and so far has supported 31 companies. And today, we're excited to showcase 11 outstanding startups that will be pitching and sharing their journeys with you. I'd like to extend a sincere thank you to the Orbit Ventures team, the Sanabil team, our partners, and our investors. Your continuous support makes programs like this possible. Thank you all for being here, and we look forward to a great demo day. Please help me welcome William Bao Bean, the Managing Director from Orbit Ventures.
All right. Hi, I'm William. Thank you so much for being here. We at Orbit Ventures are focused on bringing the best entrepreneurs from around the world to the region through Saudi Arabia. We help them from 0 to 1, from 1 to 10, from 10 to 100, and beyond. And in fact, our ecosystem actually still has startups in it that we've exited, but we're still supporting through our lifetime program. So I won't go into a lot of long comments. Really appreciate you coming out, and let's get this party started.
And now it's time to meet our amazing startups. Now, let's introduce our first startup. Did you know that on average, each of us has around 50 items in our homes that we never use? Well, our first startup is going to show us how we can give a new purpose to those things. Please put your hands together and give a huge welcome for Yusuf from Swap.
This is Leila. She's 20 years old and lives in Cairo. Like most of us, she spends a lot of money buying stuff online that she never uses. She'd love to sell them, but traditional marketplaces like Facebook and Dubizzle don't work for her. Because every item on its own isn't worth that much, creating a listing takes a lot of time, and negotiating and dealing with buyers and payments is a hassle. So in the end, her stuff just piles up or she throws it away. We are Swap, a next-generation marketplace changing the way we shop online. Our AI algorithm connects people so they can trade things they don't need for things they do. Let me show you how it works. First, Leila downloads Swap, selects her interests, and uploads pictures of stuff she doesn't need anymore. Then our AI algorithm recommends relevant items based on her interests. She swipes right to like or left to pass. And only when two users like each other's items, it's a match. Then Leila can submit a swap request with one or multiple items at the same time. Once the swap is accepted, she can then arrange a meeting in one of our safe meeting spots to complete the swap. Leila then subscribes to one of our premium plans, which allows her to post unlimited items, send more swap requests, and become a verified member of our swap community. We are targeting 450 million digitally active young people in large, dense cities with a strong second-hand buying culture. With a revenue stream with an average revenue per user of $8 a year, this is a $3.6 billion opportunity. We're starting in Cairo and Alexandria, which represents a $160 million potential. Unlike other marketplaces, Swap uses AI matching to connect people with similar interests and things they can exchange, making sure every unused item ends up in the right hands. And it doesn't stop at the swap. While most marketplaces end at the transaction, Swap is a social community where users can follow their friends and see what they're sharing. And this creates viral engagement. I'm Yusuf Fauzi, CEO at Swap. I've spent the past 10 years in the events industry, producing and selling shows for corporate and private clients, drawing over 300,000 attendees. My co-founder, Yusuf Qasim and COO, is a serial entrepreneur who has built multiple successful businesses, including a luxury car showroom, generating over $4 million in revenue. In just 5 months, we've grown to 5,000 active users, entirely organic. And we have 17,000 items listed on our app with 2,000 successful swaps. And Swap is very sticky. Our users spend on average 15 minutes per session, which is 10 times higher than average e-commerce apps. It's even higher than TikTok and Instagram.
Staying connected on our mobile phones is so critical to our daily lives now. And that's what makes the work of our next startup who uses deep tech AI to make mobile networks more reliable. So let's welcome to the stage Ahmed from Open Valley.
From outside, mobile networks looks very simple, just a phone and a few antenna towers. But behind every call, message, and data connection is one of the most complex infrastructure, built on hardware and software from many different vendors that don't work together. Every vendor required their own systems and tools and expensive service contracts. Working with all vendors to fix any problems takes a huge in-house engineering teams who makes many human mistakes and takes a long time to fix it manually, causing critical network outages. So between vendors and team, mobile operators spend billions of dollars every year just to keep their network up and running. We are Open Valley. We use AI-native agentic systems that automate mobile network infrastructure operations, making them more reliable, efficient, and with up to 70% reduction in the operation cost. And let me show you how it works. Our client signs an enterprise license. We connect Open Valley to their existing multi-vendor systems. Our AI agents automatically map and understand everything across the network. Just in 15 days, we don't install any hardware, network and services are never interrupted. Now, when network's down, our AI agent fix them automatically. Open Valley detects, predicts problems that humans can't, solving them in a minutes, not days or months, saving billions in the operation cost. In fact, we already reduced STC network operation cost by 60%. There are 30 mobile operators and hundreds of data centers across MENA region for $20 billion opportunity. And we already started with Saudi mobile operators a $2 billion market. Unlike traditional vendors who use limited AI functions, Open Valley was built to be AI native from day one. We replace hundreds of fragmented tools and complex workflows with one intelligent interface, fully vendor agnostic, and can easily add any new vendor. I am Ahmed Radi, co-founder and CEO. I designed and managed Japanese largest AI factory, a $100 million project by Rakuten, and served as a VP of technology at Nokia and Alcatel-Lucent, joined by Sharif Tahoun, who managed telecom businesses worth $500 million across MENA region, and served as a chief commercial officer at Zain. And our CEO, Ahmed Jamil, brings deep execution experience from Ericsson, where he led growth strategy as an executive general manager. In 2025, Open Valley awarded Best AI Solution in Telecom Sector by Saudi Research and Development Authority, Aramco, and the STC. And we already signed deals with Aramco, STC, Salam Mobile for $300K a year, and have 1 million worth of projects in the pipeline for 2026.
So for our next startup, I have to say, since I've come to Riyadh, I've really understood how gold plays a really big part in Saudi culture, which is why I'm super excited to introduce you to our next startup who is reimagining how we can buy and sell gold jewelry. Please put your hands together for Mohammed from Rush Rush.
Meet Sarah. She's 30 years old, young professional from Riyadh. Sarah wants to buy a gold necklace to wear at her sister's wedding. After work, she drives 1 hour to Taiba Gold Market. After visiting 10 shops, she finally found a necklace she likes. The seller weights the necklace and quotes her a price. She has no idea how he calculated the price. So she starts negotiating with him. And then the seller requires her to pay full in cash. After many hours of searching and negotiating, Sarah leaves the gold market empty-handed. We're Rush, a trusted digital marketplace for gold jewelries in Saudi Arabia, with a lot of fairly priced pieces of jewelries from trusted suppliers. Let me show you how it works. We partner with registered shops across Saudi Arabia, where we help them list their inventories on Rush based on live gold prices. Sarah can visit our website and browse through a lot of selections of jewelries. If she likes a piece, she can share it with her friends and family for their opinion. Also, Sarah can see how much gold is worth based on live gold prices, so she never feels cheated. Also, when she checks out, Sarah can choose from multiple payment options, including tomorrow. Also, we comply with Sharia law when we deal with gold jewelries online. We get 7% commission for each piece sold on Rush. If Sarah changes her mind, we offer free exchange with 3 days, no question asked. There are 6.8 million females between the age of 20 and 50, spending on average $1,300 a year on jewelries, making it a $9 billion industry. We provide wide varieties of selection from different suppliers, while others have limited inventory. Also, we provide transparent pricing linked with live gold prices. I'm Mohammed Shiddi. I'm the founder and CEO. I have founded 4 successful companies with 124 employees, generating 10 millions in revenue. Khalil McKinsey, a CEO, has founded a successful marketplace that specializes in collectible beads. We have signed with 3 jewelry suppliers here in Riyadh, and we have more than 2,000 pieces listed on our website.
The national gaming and esports strategy is going to cement Saudi Arabia as a leader in global gaming. So our next startup is going to be part of this explosion as they help game companies acquire and retain new users. So please, let's welcome to the stage Shaish from Chaosground.
Meet Rashid, head of growth at a mobile game studio. Rashid spends $3 to $5 to acquire a player, but 80% of these players quit within the first week, meaning there is no profits generated from these players. Game studios don't have an acquisition problem, they have a retention problem. Players don't return to a game just because a game has more content. They want to be part of a community, they want to be making progress, they want to be challenged and rewarded. But for most studios, delivering this experience to retain a player is very complex and time-consuming. In today, that means stitching tools together for content, rewards, analytics, and experimentation. With high operating cost and difficulty to retain players, studios are struggling to survive. Meet Chaosground, a retention automation solution for game studios. We help game studios increase playtime and monetization. Let me show you how it works. Players download our app to play favorite tournaments of their games. They choose the tournaments they want to play and start playing. For game studios, they can create tournaments automatically and leaderboard and events. For game studios, Chaosground acts as an automation engine. Studios integrate our platform and configure engagement goals. Chaosground then automates these campaigns based on gameplay behavior, player data, and spend analytics. We don't just observe gameplay. Our AI generates personalized missions for each player. Players receive daily and weekly challenges that matter to them. Because the experience is relevant and motivational, players stay longer. As retention increases, studio makes more money. In a recent 2-week campaign, Chaosground delivered an increased playtime of 14%. We charge a monthly campaign fee based on the target number of players. We make 10% margin on the campaign fee. Additionally, we take 20% of in-app purchases and ad revenue. Each year, game studios spend over $70 billion on advertising. We are targeting multiplayer games in high-spend areas, Japan and Korea, and Saudi Arabia, where gaming is growing 8% year on year, one of the fastest in the world. This is a $2.3 billion opportunity. While most of the social media channels and traditional advertising channels look for new user acquisition and questing platforms curate for short-term engagement, we are the only platform who cater to game studios on deep ongoing engagement and long-term retention. Hi, I'm Shesh. I previously co-founded Needle, a creator marketing platform, worked with Swiggy, where I delivered 20% CLV boost, and at PhonePe, 25% transaction lift. Both consumer platforms scaled to $10 billion. My co-founder and CEO, Kirtan, worked with OKX, CoinDCX, and Chromia, driving over 40 million in revenue. Also worked with my neighbor Alice and Mindsuf Dalania to drive 1.1 million in in-app purchases. We have access to over 100 million players through our distribution platforms and affiliations with esports organizations and mega gaming communities. And our distribution partners like Alliance, Fisher, one of the most active gaming communities, Overwolf. We have 10 game studios signed, with 3 going live this quarter.
There are so many beauty products in the world, it is impossible to find ones that work for you. Which is why I'm so excited right now to introduce our next startup who is helping women in the GCC find the right clean beauty products for themselves. Please give a warm welcome to Preeta from Mudra.
Meet Noora, a 35-year-old mother from Riyadh. Like many women, she struggles with hormonal issues and sensitive skin. She spends hours scrolling through TikTok and Instagram looking for practical tips on improving her skin. She spends thousands of dollars on buying skincare products that end up not working. And even when she does find the best product for her, it's usually not available in her region, or it takes 2 to 3 weeks to arrive with high shipping costs. We are Mudra. We are a clean beauty and wellness platform bringing the best of clean beauty products and wellness practices to the GCC. Our customers get authentic products that are personalized to their needs and recommended by an Ayurvedic doctor. Let me show you how it works. We partner with global brands that are not available in the region. We then secure exclusive distribution rights for them to enter the GCC market. We then, as their official import partner, help them with all the regional compliance and certifications, and then sell these brands and products through our website, where Noora comes and shops. She visits our website, answers a short set of questions, and then our wellness algorithm created with an Ayurvedic doctor recommends a selection of skincare products, nutrition options, and dietary changes, lifestyle changes altered to her needs. She selects the product, makes the purchase, and then the order is delivered to her doorstep the very same day. We make 55% of margin on all such transactions, and that's not all. We make this access even easier by meeting her where she already shops. That is possible through our retail partners throughout the GCC. And we retain 70% of the revenue from all products sold at these retailers. There are over 3.5 million women in the GCC. To be concise, Saudi Arabia and UAE who've bought a clean beauty product at least once. Now, looking at a minimum annual spend of $250 per consumer, it translates to a market opportunity worth $850 million. Unlike other marketplaces, we are a holistic platform that also offers dietary, nutrition, and lifestyle recommendations all by doctors. Plus, through our exclusive distribution agreement with global brands, we provide easy access to the products that are not available in the GCC, which is made possible through our multi-channel retail partnership, something that no other competitor offers today. I'm Pratha. I previously worked at Emirates and launched Emirates Holidays in India and China worth $10 million in revenue and scaled growth across multiple African markets. My co-founder Pragya comes from Cigna Healthcare, where she drove $6 million in sales through direct revenue marketing for the Middle East. And together, we have fulfilled 800 orders so far. We have sold more than 2,000 products and generated a GMV of $70,000. Through our retail partnership, we are also available across major malls in the UAE, including Dubai Mall, as an exciting next step in our expansion.
So everyone knows the GCC is experiencing one of the biggest building booms we've ever seen, which is why our next startup is rewriting how homes and businesses are doing renovations in the region. Let's welcome Avi from Renovate Now.
Good evening, everyone. I want to introduce you to Sarah, a Dubai-based resident who's looking to renovate her kitchen. She starts where everyone starts. She asks her friends and family, and she goes online to find the right renovation professional. She finds 3, and she's excited to reach out to them, but here comes trouble. The first one doesn't even show up to the site visit. The second one gives her a price that's completely different from the quotation they discussed. The third one doesn't even make an effort and ghosts her immediately. Unfortunately, finding the right professional for a renovation project is a frustrating experience for homeowners like Sarah across the GCC. It really shouldn't be like that. That's why we developed Renovate Now. Renovate Now is the GCC's first and only digital platform where homeowners can upload renovation projects and receive multiple proposals from pre-vetted renovation professionals. Our platform is super simple to use. Sarah simply inputs her renovation goals. She specifies the type of work that needs to be done. She selects the areas that need to be renovated. She inputs her property type, budget, and timelines. And she concludes with her communication preferences. Within 24 hours, Sarah will receive multiple proposals from interested professionals on Renovate Now. She will compare the proposals based on price, timelines, and company profile. She will go on to choose the professional and chat. Professionals have access to hundreds of qualified leads and potential clients at any given moment on Renovate Now. Professionals can send in proposals for free. They only pay when a client accepts their proposal. No cure, no pay. This is how Renovate Now helps homeowners find the right professional for their project. In 2025, in the UAE alone, 200,000 houses were bought. 50% of those were renovated within the first year. This represents a $6 billion market opportunity. Imagine scaling this across the GCC. Today, the platforms decide with which professional a homeowner interacts. It's completely intransparent, full of hidden allocations, and truly a black box. Renovate Now flips the script and provides 100% transparency and choice optionality to homeowners. On top of this, if a professional wants to join Renovate Now and actively bid on the projects, they have to undergo a rigorous vetting process. This is how we maintain quality for our customers. My name is Avi. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Renovate Now. I've spent my career scaling and building digital health solutions that are used by millions of patients worldwide. My co-founder, Mark, has developed startups and have helped them raise over $20 million till date. Our co-founder and market expert, Abdel, is a seasoned contractor and has delivered over 500 home renovations across Europe and the GCC, all with excellent ratings. The appetite for Renovate Now is huge. We've been live for only 6 months and we've already screened and onboarded 75 actively bidding professionals. Moreover, we've helped 500 homeowners find the right professional for their project.
Well, our next company unlocks one of the most unused and underutilized moments of customer attention, moments spent in a taxi. And with that, they are changing how brands and advertisers see how they can reach their customers. So please put your hands together for Abid from Calcart.
Meet Mohammed. He's the head of marketing at one of the biggest tour operators in Saudi. He wants to outreach to tourists coming in at Riyadh. He knows that a combination of out-of-home and mobile advertisements combined can get up to 81% more conversions. Traditional out-of-home ads, like billboards, are expensive, have longer monthly contracts, cannot differentiate between locals and tourists, offers only a few seconds of visibility, and they do not provide any data on consumers. We are Calcart. We turn everyday taxi rides into data-driven, interactive out-of-home ad spaces where brands can connect with captive audiences in taxis. Let me show you how it works. Taxi drivers sign up with Calcart and purchase their screens through our buy now, pay later option. They install the screen at the back of the passenger seat. Then, Mohammed uploads his content on the Calcart platform. He selects his locations and target audience, and then pays for the number of impressions he wants to target. Through our data sharing with ride-hailing partners, we provide personalized offers to passengers. Then location-aware discounts, passengers can avail those when they are nearby restaurants and hotels. Mohammed can see how his ads are performing and optimize them in real time. Passengers get to enjoy content like live sports, entertainment, and interactive digital tours. We offer brands more than 20 minutes of visibility per car ride, which is 240 times more than traditional billboards. And drivers, they get to increase their income by up to 18%. $2.4 billion was spent in Saudi in advertising in 2025. We are starting here with the Kingdom, where 142 million trips were completed, which makes this a $260 million plus market. Traditional out-of-home ads like billboards are not personalized and are not engaging, whereas Calcart offers specific advertisements to specific passengers. A tourist heading from the airport does not see the same ad as a daily commuter going to work, and advertisers can see their campaign's performance in real time. I'm Abid, co-founder and CTO. I've built retail automation solutions that have reduced operational times by up to 60%. My solutions are currently deployed across enterprise clients like Majitul Fatam, Carrefour, and others. Aslan is the co-founder and CEO. He has worked with the biggest brands for their advertisements like Coca-Cola, Unilever. We have been working together for more than 8 years. We have partnered up with InDrive, which is the second biggest company, ride-hailing company in the globe, and is currently scaling across Saudi. We have also partnered up with international media planning agencies and content platforms. Our pilots have generated more than $25,000 in revenue.
The food we eat in Riyadh is delicious and so diverse. But how do we know that it's healthy? Well, our next startup is revolutionizing how restaurants can make nutrition data transparent in every order. So please put your hands together and welcome to the stage Fatima from Intrest.
60% of GCC consumers check nutrition and allergen information before ordering of the foods. But more than 90% of restaurants don't provide accurate information, despite becoming mandatory by law from July 2025. And this is because every takeout order has different modifiers and nutrition values, so it's difficult for restaurants to manage it across different food deliveries. Usually, restaurants calculate nutrition information manually, or they use costly softwares which still needs manual edit, and can take up to a week for a simple menu. We are Intrest. We help restaurants to add nutrition, allergen, diet, and health labels to their menus through our AI-powered platform that connects to restaurant point-of-sale system. Let me show you how it works. Restaurants log into our dashboard Intrest, and then they connect their point-of-sale system with one click. Intrest reads every food items, including ads on and modifiers. Then, using our AI engine, Intrest extract ingredients and the approximate amount for each food. Restaurant can easily edit the information before publishing. Then, using reliable food databases like USDA and SFDA, Intrest calculate nutrition, calories, and burning rate for every food items, including adds-on and modifiers, and then detect allergens and assign diet and health labels to every food items. And finally, it updates the POS and any system connected to it, like food deliveries. What took days or weeks now is done in seconds. As a result, restaurants stay compliant and avoid fines, and customers receive accurate information on their online orders. In the GCC, there are more than 180,000 restaurants. And in Saudi Arabia and UAE alone exists more than 140,000 restaurants, representing over 500 million revenue opportunities. Intrest uses AI to automate nutrition labeling, which is faster, cheaper, and more accurate rather than traditional software. And Intrest is the only platform in the world that through POS integration, it updates digital menus with zero manual work. I'm Fatemeh, the CEO and the founder of Intrest. I have PhD in AI. I've developed Intrest AI algorithms, which is patent pending in US and Canada. I was nominated by the government of Canada for leading multiple AI projects. My co-founder is Afruz. She is a postdoctoral data scientist and university research assistant. Currently, we have integration with Foodix, the leading point-of-sale system in the GCC. We have secured 9 restaurants with more than 80 branches in Saudi Arabia. And we received 60,000 grants from Canadian Food Innovation Network to pilot Intrest with point-of-sale system in the world.
So in the region, cars are absolutely essential, and we cannot afford to have them break down. So our next startup helps everyone find the spare parts they need to keep their cars running. So please welcome to the stage Mustafa from SpareMart.
Meet Ahmad, a 27 years old car owner. His car broke down, so he takes it to the service center, but they can't fix it because they don't have the needed spare part. And in the MENA region, the distributors are very fragmented and keep very low stock. And the most spare parts are not produced domestically, so they will have to order from abroad, which will take from 1 month up to 3 months to arrive. So Ahmed has no choice but to wait without using his car. We are SpareMart, an end-to-end automotive marketplace managing the entire process from vendor selection to order delivery, streamlining the ordering process by offering flexible financing and also different delivery solutions through our logistic partners to deliver within 5 days to the customer or service center doorstep, and also to make sure that the supplier's inventory are accessible. Let me show you how it works. We partner with different suppliers from Egypt and globally, offering a car brand agnostic platform by applying partnerships with these suppliers and also digitizing their paper list through our online marketplace. So Ahmed can easily search for the needed spare parts, or if he needs any help, he can reach out to our customer life support. And when he check out, he can find different delivery options to deliver domestic or international within 5 days, and also offering flexible financing to him so he can use BNPLs, credit cards, and cash on delivery solutions. We take on average 17.5% per order. And we are currently working in Egypt, and we are going to operate soon in KSA, which is $32 billion market, have 21 million cars, and customers spend annually $1,500. We are now operating in Egypt, which is $3 billion market. Why we are different? We are offering wide variety of SKUs by partnership with different suppliers that cover most car brands, and also offering different financing solutions to make it more flexible for all our customers to use the PNPLs, credit cards, and also the cash on delivery solutions. I am Mustafa Murgam, founder and CEO of SpareMart. I worked at Tagger El Menus and Delivery Hero Talabat. I saved $1.5 million per year in manpower optimization, Hassan Basyouni is my co-founder and chief business officer. He worked at Value, Fawri, Salat. He was one of the guys supported in the setup of prepaid cards at Value. We have more than 55 partnerships with different suppliers to cover most car brands. We successfully generated $50K in GMV in 6 months. We have 400K B2C pre-orders and also $3 million in B2B pre-orders.
Science education is such a core part of a thriving economy, society, and future. Our next startup can turn any classroom into a science lab. So let's welcome to the stage Amin from Jusur Labs.
Studies show students who learn science in the school score 60% better from students who just learn science from the book. But a student don't have a chance to go to science lab and make science experiment. This is because lab costs a lot of money for equipment and material. Real experiment can be dangerous, and real experiment take too much time. Students don't have the full day to spend it in the lab. In MENA, many students just memorize science instead of doing it. When they take the exam, they struggle and probably get a poor result. This is why we built Jusur Labs. Jusur Labs, it's a virtual science lab platform where a student can learn science by doing the experiment anytime and any place. Now, let me show you how it's works. School subscribe to Jusur Labs for a year for $10 per user. Once onboarded, every student get access in their tablet, laptop, mobile, and also in VR headset. Students run the experiment safely, online, interactive, and they can repeat the experiment as many times as they want until they fully understand. With more than 300 experiments in Jusur Labs, from physics, chemistry, biology, geology, and general science, we can go multiplayer and we can make all of the science experiment safety anytime and any place. For school, this means a lot of things. Lower lab cost, and higher safety and better learning outcome. Students achieve 30% better using the Jusur Labs compared to students who just learn by traditional lab. In MENA region, we have more than 150,000 K-12 schools, which worth more than $1.3 billion opportunity. So far, we focus on Jordan and Saudi Arabia, which is about $350 million opportunity. Other learning solution, it is video or passive content. Jusur Labs is full interactive and can student use it in the VR headset with more than voiceover and also multi-language, and also they can repeat it with multi-mode. I am Amin Aboudiak, the founder and CEO of Jusur Labs, with 7 years of experience working with the tech organization and help millions of students to learn better. My co-founder, Sami Rasikh, he is a serial entrepreneur that established many like company before that reach $800 million valuation. We are proud to have more than 50 schools in MENA region subscribe to Jusur Labs. And we are partnership with a major tech player like Classera, Becan, Supercharger, and Moodle. We won many prizes like Guest Education Award, Abdel Hamid Showman for Innovation, and the Queen Rania Prize for Entrepreneurship in Jordan. Our students complete more than 5 million experiments in our platform. And we are generating $150,000 last year, and we are growing 50% years over year.
Well, the world is becoming a smaller place, a place where we can live and work anywhere in the world. But the traditional hotel industry has not caught up yet. Our next startup is going to change all that. So let's hear it and give our biggest welcome to Osama from Estaie.
Meet Adam, a hedge fund manager who travels around the globe for work. He always stays at least 3 months in every time. And he stays only in luxury 5-star hotels. But no one sells long stays online. So he has 3 choices today. First choice is to call every single hotel, but they are very unresponsive. The second is to go to booking.com, but they are limiting his stay for 90 days. Or go to Airbnb, and they are very inconsistent in quality and service. So he ends up either paying a daily rate or compromising the low quality apartment. Meet Stay, the first global AI native extended stay platform. We are focused from a month to a year. Let me show you how it works. So we sign hotels and holiday homes all over the world. And they sign with us because we have a lower operational cost by at least 50%. And we have 3 pending patents. The first one is dynamic pricing algorithm that increase the hotel profitability and decrease the discounts for the consumer. And our inventory management system that maximizes occupancy as well. And our revenue optimization model that maximizes profitability for hotels. So Estaie insure hotels with 0 unbooked rooms all year. Adam comes to our website, he searches, he compares, and he books online. Once he checks out, Estaie gets 10% commission, he gets 30% discount, hotels gets 20% profit. There are every year 40,000 digital nomads and business travelers comes to UAE with a minimum stay of 30 nights. That's a $200 million opportunity if we calculate $100 per night. In Saudi Arabia, that's even double. That's a $460 million opportunity. Today, everybody in hospitality is focused in short term, while Estaie, the only company standalone, built from scratch for extended stay. My name is Osama, and I'm 24 years of experience scaling tech companies. I have raised more than $200 million in my career, and I exit 3 times. My co-founder, Nemeth, is our guru and the brain behind the AI. 15 years of AI building. And he scaled Kareem quick from $300 million to $600 million. Mark is our SME and the subject matter expert with 30 years of hospitality experience. He sold more than 1 million rooms with more than $100 million in revenues. Today, we have signed more than 1,000 luxury holiday homes and 400 hotels, including 3 MENA regional agreements, Rotana, Ascot, and Premier Inn, who never signed a startup before. We have sold 3,000 room nights in Estaie.com, and we reached to 10,000 MRR per month with 17% MOM, month on month.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now you've seen our 11 startups from batch 3 of the Sanabil Accelerator by Orbit. Let's give them a round of applause. I can only left to say, on behalf of Orbit Ventures, thank you. Thank you to our partners, Sanabil Investments. Thank you to everybody in the room here, our investors and our partners. And of course, to everybody online, thank you very much for joining us. So that's a wrap here from Sanabil Accelerator by Orbit Batch 3 Demo Day. Thank you so much.